So that's it, pretty much done. I added the Deutsch connector and the Tech Flex to that side of the wiring. Wanted it serviceable, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's a lot going on down there, but there's a lot going on down there from Ford. So I'm gonna do a test fit of the kick panel, put the carpet back down, and go start working on the fender for the relays. I'm pretty tired of laying in this fender or on this floor pan, fooling with this wiring. So pretty excited. It's pretty close. All right, there's the kick panel back on. I just wanted to record a little bit. That feels pretty good to get that back on there. It's the little things that make you happy. Alright, so this is an N. I didn't want to get it in and then try to explain what I had to do. First off, you cut it like the Fox instructions say. This has a lot more wiring going in, so I've had to take some material from in here so I can spread a little bit, and took some material from like in here. This is hard to do with my one hand. Wrap that really tight. I was able to get it, and I cut a little gap in the bottom, kind of right here. You can see it. If you can hear stuff in the background, it's Roblox hour. My son is really loud. But I'm going to widen this where my index finger's tapping right now to get the vacuum line through it. And I do believe it's going to make it. It's tight. It is a lot of wires. It's a lot more than Fox body. Than a Fox body is. I've always been worried about this since starting this project, but it looks like if you wrap it real tight, and also if I had left the relays for the coolant fans out here, it would have been a lot easier size-wise. But I'm real happy with where I put them. Just if you don't want to deal with cutting as much off the grommet as I'm dealing with, you can put the coolant fan relays out here, or you could probably even wire it so the CCRM works. But I didn't choose to go that path. What I'm going to do is get the grommet back on there, and then use some urethane, some windshield sealant, and kind of fill the gaps and seal it up that way. So this grommet's not going to be exactly pretty. I don't really have any good tools other than a razor blade to cut it, so it looks kind of crappy. But it looks like it might work. So this is kind of what it looks like. Please don't judge my razor blade skills too harshly. I had to cut this part, like I said, to make it fit around the fatter wires. You know, and this guy is going to go around there through the bottom. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it an attempt. And like I said, I'm going to seal this with windshield sealer. So hopefully it doesn't have to be that pretty. Because it's not. Alright, honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely have to get urethane in here. But overall, it didn't go in that bad. And it didn't fight me nowhere near as much as I thought it would. And I wrapped a little tape around here. This harness is going to be held into place here, so it kind of holds it decent. Not too bad. For being a lot more wiring than originally went through there, or at least not packaged as tightly, because I'm not a manufacturer. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. With some windshield urethane in there, it shouldn't leak. Not that much water gets there anyway with the fender liner, but yeah, not too bad. It may be kind of hard to see, but I guess not. I was able to save a few of these tape them to it. This one's probably hard to see. Push it through that way. One for the ABS sensors here. Except one here. So I got that harness tech flexed and ran pretty much back where I want it. I don't know where I'm running my fan wires yet. I knew it wasn't going to be in this, so I went ahead and tech flexed it up. But yeah, that harness is, I mean, for the most part, hopefully done. I gotta fill that. I want a couple more of these pins here. I want one here. I just gotta find another one, and then I gotta finalize this. So I'm gonna start messing with my low and high speed fans, and then the coolant level sensor right here. I'm gonna definitely have to shorten that, but slowly coming together. Got the fan semi-ran. I'm not going to tech flex it because I got to deal with how long this wire is. I'm running out of time today. So loosely it's going to follow that in its own harness. So I'm going to start it up and see, get the settings straight for the fans, which they should already be. They're set up that way according to the instructions. But see if they cut on. Ultimately, I didn't get it up to operating temp to check the fans. I gotta get a timing light on this thing to get that closer. I mean, it runs, you know, it idles, but it's just not quite right. I need to get the timing light on it to finish setting the dual sync up. So I got a lot loomed today, so I'm pretty happy with the progress. But I kind of got to stop till I get my other timing light, so I can finish setting up the dual sync and then move on to getting the idle right, setting the IAC up and all that good stuff. So that is it for now.